Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
Diabetes doubles your risk of heart disease. Know your numbers today.
With the compliments of the Barbados Diabetes Foundation, 15 diabetic-friendly minutes are about to come through your radio on VOB 92.9 FM.
Skipper, I was wondering what can happen at today's show.
Did you listen to last week's show when Dr. Diane Bradford focused on kidneys and said this?
Kidneys, they're really important organs, and their main job is to filter blood every day of waste.
Well, last week, Dr. D did the first part of her special kidney focus session, and on today's show, you hear part 2.
I want to also highlight the leading causes of chronic kidney disease worldwide are going to be diabetes and hypertension.
The leading causes of chronic kidney disease will be featured in today's show, so call up a friend and tell them to tune in, all with the compliments of the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program, and the bank that takes care of your financial health. Republic Bank.
Dream a dream and watch it become a reality. You can do anything. Pull up a chair, come sit and come share with Republic Bank. You can do anything. Yes, we're the one for you, making dreams come true. We're the one for you, your partner for life. We're the one for you, Republic Bank.
In 2026, for podiatry, diabetic eye screening, and vascular services, the Maria Holder Diabetes Center is your #1 choice for the best diabetic services at the best price. If you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, or would just like to get your numbers checked, diabetes doctors, nurses, a dietitian, and a range of health professionals are available to serve you. Just call 417-0305 for the Maria Holder Diabetes Center located in Warren St. Michael, saving your life and saving you money. But members get 10% off.
A happy Saturday morning, VOBers! Welcome to the only show that tells you everything you ever wanted to know about diabetes but were afraid to ask, and it's all coming from the diabetes specialist which you can find at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
And where can I find the Diabetes Center?
Warren St. Michael, just past Price Mart, going from town, walk behind the Eunice Gibson Polyclinic, and there's the Maria Holder Diabetes Center in all its splendiferous beauty. There you can get your eyes screened for diabetic retinopathy. Bob members get 10% off, so you get a little discount there. Every year, once you are diabetic, you are supposed to get your eyes screened. That's why we drill it in your head every single Saturday, just like how we remind you of the vascular screenings to check how the circulation is doing in your legs. But a vascular screening at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center and find out. Remember, even if you don't have diabetes, there's something for you too, because you can still book an appointment with the Maria Holder Diabetes Center and see how things are looking with your health. Check out everything right down to your kidneys. And speaking of kidneys, it's time for Dr. Diane Bradford to do part 2 of her focus on kidney care. Did you hear part 1 last week? You should have been listening. You are supposed to listen to this show every single week, not every other week. But just remember that all the shows you hear on VOB every Saturday morning, we always post them on YouTube, on the Diabetes Foundation YouTube page, so that you can go and catch up on anything that you might have missed. But right now, we're focused on your kidneys. This is Dr. Diane Bradford. What are you highlighting today, Dr. D?
I want to also highlight that the #1 causes or the leading causes of chronic kidney disease worldwide are going to be diabetes and hypertension. In some places, it's diabetes, in other places, it's hypertension. In Barbados, hypertension barely outstrips diabetes. And my understanding from one of the webinars I attended is that the majority of people who have dialysis, 80% are having dialysis because of diabetes or hypertension. Now you have the functional unit of the kidney, which is like the collecting unit of the kidney, and that's called a nephron, and that's where the damage occurs, and it exists in the outer part of the kidney. There are actually a million nephrons or a million collecting units in the kidney, and they exist in the outer part of the kidney called the cortex. But then you have something called the inner part of the kidney, which is called the medulla, where you get all the collecting systems. So you have like these filtering baskets, which are connected to the filtering to the collecting system, which go through the middle part of the kidney, and then they kind of go into another part of the kidney, and then they get excreted out via the ureters into the bladder, and that's how urine is formed. Go and review it yourself, because it's a lot to actually take in on a short little sharing or podcast that I'm doing here right now with you, basically. Okay, and out of the persons who have stages 1 to 5 kidney disease, about 10% of them will actually progress on to end-stage kidney disease, requiring either dialysis or a kidney transplant to survive. Okay, now not everybody is going to be suitable for a kidney transplant. There may even be some people who are very frail who might not be able to stand up to dialysis. Okay, but really and truly, trying to maintain or replace the function of the kidney is the best way forward, and it has been shown actually that transplant actually will give you a superior outcome to dialysis over a long term, because there is nothing as perfect as a kidney. The kidney is just miraculous. It's so small, but it's designed to do so many things. So what I want you to do today is to remember 2 things. Number 1, take care of your kidney health by maintaining your lifestyle. Reduce your smoking, reduce your alcohol. I should say quit smoking, not reduce your smoking. Quit smoking. And if you don't smoke, don't start. Reduce alcohol or remove it completely. You want to have absolute control of your blood sugar. Make sure you're not diabetic or pre-diabetic, first of all, by screening. Proper control of blood pressure if you have high blood pressure, and also cholesterol. Have a healthy diet, exercise regularly, and go and get your kidney screening done, please. Okay, and then the other thing that I want to remind you is, if you are picked up with kidney disease at an early stage, you certainly can either stabilize it, put it into remission, or reduce how quickly it declines through proper lifestyle and proper compliance with medication that's designed to help either heal the kidney or stabilize the kidney. I hope this information has been useful to you, and what we would love to see in Barbados is we would love to see a reduction in the number of persons who are being picked up with diabetic kidney disease. And so as to put you in a reality space, I want you to know, unfortunately, that several entities who are checking for kidney disease have found nearly up to 30% of persons that they're screening with diabetes are showing evidence of kidney disease, whether it's an earlier stage with proteins only or whether it's a later stage. And our figures at the Diabetes Center among certain cohorts are mirroring and matching those figures. This is not what we want to see. So thank you for listening to me. I hope I haven't confused you, but if I have, go and read, educate yourself, and listen to this all over again. It's a lot of information. And take care of yourself, take care of your kidneys, take care of your health. Go get screened. Happy Saturday to you, Barbados.
Happy Saturday to you too, Dr. D, sharing some good kidney information this morning as we go into our Saturday song of the day. And instead of kidney, this song is about liver. Ram goat liver in managed water. You ever drink managed water yet? This is Pluto Shervington with a song that I know people will love. Ram goat liver. Compliments the Maria Holder Diabetes Center and Republic Bank.
Sunday girl, I jump on a minibus. I really late, but it's not my fault. And when we nearly reach the terminus, I feel the bus come to a halt. Well, liquor ram goes down by the roundabout, but just as if that could not suffice, I better run to the bus and start to shout. You should have had me quick buy a pound of rice. Ram goat liver, good fillet, managed water, really good eat, make the earring for your daughter. Very good lunch, put the bite in your back. It make your daughter, it make your daughter walk and talk.
Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
Spread fast like a telegram. Nobody know where the good come from. We raise a pot and a pan from an iron man who sit down there all along. 2 tools and the pot a boil. I hit a yam and banana bit. Meanwhile, liquor waters are gone. Lick me good and take me sip. From good liver, good feedback, manish water. Really good teeth, make the earring to your daughter. Very good lunch with the bite in your back. It make your daughter, it make your daughter walk and talk.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
Hi, my name is Sean Paul. I'm dealing with type 2 diabetes. I've been suffering with diabetes for over 25 years. I first been diagnosed when I was about 30. Medicals and everything. I go to Diabetic Foundation to get better treatment, better care, and more focus on my diabetes and bring it down to a level. The staff here is actually doing a pretty good job and they are very committed to this work and professional. They are also welcome you here with a whole set of tests, a whole set of body tests that you will usually get at a private doctor. I was in a situation where I was losing both of my 2 feet and I had to come here for better attention to the situation that's going on with my feet, to adjust my medications, put me on a special diet, everything. And right now my body's coping with it very, very well, and I would suggest that anybody with diabetes come to the Diabetes Foundation, get checked out, diagnosed everything, and get on the routine for better health. One of the biggest challenges in diabetes is diet and the cost of living in Barbados, and everything that is actually good for diabetes and to use for diabetes is very expensive. Medication wise, well, we don't know the medical service is free. You gotta come here, get assess everything, and get what is your right medication for you. Next challenges we also have as diabetics in Barbados, there's a stigma that going around if you are disabled or anything with diabetes. People tend not to recognize it, but people, if I tell you hear you're a diabetic, some people don't want to hire you, you don't get no work, certain things just shut down in your life like that. One of those challenges is food stuff and eating properly, because it has a lot to do with diet. I've not fully conquered my eating habits. I change and sort of things I don't eat anymore, like a lot of starches and stuff. I cut out all those things on my diet. So it's just be like veg and greens, and I eat my protein is meat. That's it. We in Barbados have a problem with eating. Our eating habits are terrible. That's the first thing. We tend to eat a lot of fried foods, a lot of unhealthy foods, which contribute to diabetes and lead it on to all kinds of multiple diseases. We use less greens in Barbados than anybody else in the world, which I get to realize from traveling. We need to have a balanced, proper diet. We use more vegetables and greens in our diets so that our food will digest much faster in our body or pass through our body instead of sticking it and turning to sugar or starch. I have osteomyelitis in my foot, like a bone disease actually that's trying to eat at the bones of my feet. I've been getting medication for it, keeping my blood sugars low just to help control it. So we're healing right now. 2 amputees are still walking. I think it's best for you to get around. Do not coop up in the house. Get active, get moving. The same things you would do when you were not sick. Try to continue doing them and keep yourself active. Because if you ever tell yourself you're going to sit, you're not going to get better. You're going to be in pain. So you've got to keep your body moving. Do some community activities. Go out, play tennis, try a little something, you know. Involve yourself in little fun walks and activities and stuff and keep yourself active.
Cutting-edge international medical services are waiting for you at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. If you are listening to VOB right now and you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, vascular screening, diabetic eye screening, dietitian consultation, and podiatry services can all be accessed by calling 417-0305. Make that call today. The last 15 minutes you heard on VOB was brought to you with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program, the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, and Republic Bank. Until next time.
Even without symptoms, uncontrolled blood pressure can damage your organs.
Did you know nearly 1 in 5 adults in Barbados have diabetes? Did you know diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world? Regular eye screening can save your eyes. Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-3937.
Dream a dream and watch it become a reality. You can do anything. Pull up a chair, come sit and come share with Republic Bank. You can do anything. Yes, we're the one for you, making dreams come true. We're the one for you, your partner for life. We're the one for you, Republic
Diabetes Center.